Hold on. Alrighty. Oops. Drop my fucking charger right off the rip. Well. Damn. Tony looks nasty so far. Let's go Knicks. Always let's go Knicks. Why does Guerrero Jr. look out of it? Probably because he's dead tired. Probably because he was up till like fucking 5 o'clock. What was it, 3 o'clock in the morning here this time? I got the Knicks on. I got the Dodgers. I'm going to be going back and forth. Hello, how are we? What is going on? Yeah, like I said, Guerrero probably last night, 18 innings being on your feet like that for that long, got to tire you some guys out. I'm sure a lot of guys are going to look lethargic today. All right, there we go. We're going to try that out. So I got the TikTok up, got YouTube up. We're doing a little bit of both. If you're out of shape, you get more tired easier, speaking from experience. That's true. You're not wrong. I don't know if it's that Vladdy's out of shape. I think it's just a long night. You play all those innings, it really adds up. Especially when the game starts at whatever, like the game ended at 3 o'clock in the morning over here. Hold on. Let me make sure this is up and looking at me. Geez, I got to do some work on this water. I did not drink enough of this. Botrix is here. Thank God. Botrix finally made it to the stream. Dude, Shohei Ohtani's fucking sweeper is nasty, dude. God damn. God damn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Oof. Jeez. Alright. Alright, I changed the channel for a second. What, did Bichette walk? What happened? What I need is like a little... I really desperately, for my phone, need a fucking... what are those things called? A tripod or whatever? That would be... I'd be going full hardo if I went tripod. But, let's see. Can I put this on the mic? Oh, and that's not what I wanted. Not even remotely. You think if the Dodgers win today, it's over? Pretty much. It's done, so it's a done deal. Dodgers win today, I don't think... I can't see the Blue Jays winning 3 straight games, especially with George Springer not entirely healthy. It would shock me, personally. I'd like to see a good series, though, personally. Mike, I know you're rooting hard for your Dodgers. I respect that. I'd like to see the series get a little tight, but I'm sure you want an easy, no nonsense, just path right to greatness. Oh, hell yeah. But we're here. It's Tuesday. Bro, I don't know about you guys. It feels like maybe it's because of the game last night. Maybe it's because of the baseball game. It feels like this week is fucking dragging. I didn't even stay up for the whole game. I fell asleep. I went to bed in like the 13th inning. I was like, I can't take this anymore. I was tired to begin with. I was laying on my couch. I figured I'd fall asleep. Had everything set up. I was ready for, okay, you're already done, my man. See ya. That was quick. First comment of the night. My guy is gone. I want the Jets to win another game. I don't want the Jets to win any games. I'm good with one. Now we're not going to go 0-17. We're enough of an embarrassment as it is. Now we're not 0-17, too. Not going to happen. So I'm good with that. Jeez. Dude, Ohtani throws so many fucking pitches. I didn't realize he had such a bag of pitches. Okay. But yeah, the Jets winning another game would just not be ideal at this point. Where you get that hat from? It's a Noggin Boss hat. Noggin boss.com. They do not sponsor me. I am saying that out of the kindness of my heart. Because it is a fun hat. I think everybody should have one. But again, I'm not getting paid enough to be fucking saying that. Oops. You say bad pitches, bag of pitches. Hold on. I'm saying he's got a bag of pitches. Like he throws a bunch of different pitches. Like he's got that curveball that drops 12-6, the sweeper that drops like what would that be? Like 2-7. Like it's fucking sick. It's a great arsenal to have. Being able to throw 2 separate breaking balls like that, it's a talent. Hey guys, want to make fun of my team? Well, I live in New York. I'm special. Hey, what the fuck, man? That was gonna be the title of this. That was gonna be the title of the stream. It just wasn't. It was too long. I only got a certain amount of characters for the title. All right. Top of the first done. Going back to the Knicks, of course. Landry, the Shamit God, baby. Was that me? Sounds like me. That actually sounds a lot like me. I read that in my own voice. Joe Waters, what's up, man? I've tuned into a couple streams. I just like I've kind of been I liked your little campfire stream. That was fun. I just couldn't hear anything. I was watching it when I was out and about. So, oh God. Sorry, Miles Turner just stuffed Jalen Brunson. That was bad. I was watching it while I was out and about, so I didn't have the volume on, so I didn't want to like say anything because I didn't know what was going on. Jeez. Here we go. Mobile stream is better. Always. The mobile stream is always better. I'm not even really sure why I do both at this point. It's just, apparently it's supposed to help your growth. I don't know. It hasn't really worked for me. I'm still only 6'1", like what I did there. But, yeah. It's really been like a long-ass week. I don't know why this week is fucking dragging right now. I'm having a tough time. Like, I'm fucking shot already. I'm ready for this weekend. Why was the Laker game last night empty? Probably because everybody was at the Dodger game. I seriously don't understand why YouTube is showing channel names on certain streams randomly and not others. It works itself out, but yeah. Yeah, Joe, there's a couple people that have popped in here, and I'm, like, not even sure who they are, because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what your at was. Like, obviously, some of you guys, it makes sense. I just remember, but, like, I'm streaming on Streamlabs right now, too. So, like, it really bugs me out because, like, I can't, like, click on your name and figure out who you are. And I should just bring up the YouTube window. It would make more sense, but I'm a lazy fuck. But, yeah, we're live on TikTok as well, too. I'm doing both now. I'm trying to do both at the same time. You grow your audience a little bit. The TikTok stream is always fun. The YouTube stream is always fun. I don't like either one of you more than the other one. You guys are both... Yeah, changing profile pics messed me up too. True. Yeah, I mean, I think changing that shit. Caleb says, go Chiefs. Joe Waters in the YouTube chat is a massive Commanders fan, so I am not going to say whether I think that's fine or not. The Chiefs looked pretty good last night. The Commanders are struggling. Caleb, thanks for the follow. Caleb Corner on TikTok. Thank you for the follow, my guy. We're watching all the sports tonight. We got everything on. We got a World Series game. We've got the Islanders. We got the Knicks. Flacco, Murray, or May at quarterback for your fantasy team? Ooh, good question. I feel like Drake May is probably the safest. Tell the TikTok crowd they smell like elderberries. Injury, yeah. The Commanders are beat up, man. It's tough. Kyler Murray probably would get you the most running around too. Kyler Murray's probably like if you want to gamble a little bit, he might get you the most points. Drake May is probably the safest. Joe Flacco against the Jets though. The Jets give up a lot of points, so Flacco might be the move. But yeah, Joe, the Commanders are completely beat up. When you don't have Jaden Daniels, that fucks everything up. It's a tough stretch, and it's hard. It's brutal. It's a brutal stretch. That's the word I was looking for. Think the Packers are legit? I think the Packers are very legit. I think the Packers are a very good team. I think they're one of those teams. They've played well. They've played rough. They've done a little bit of both. I like the Packers. I think their defense is very good. I think if Jordan Love plays well, that team is destined for the top. What do you call it? I don't know what I'm going for here. They could reach the mountaintop. Is that the fucking phrase I was looking for? Yes. Oh man, dude, it got cold recently. Like these last couple days, it's getting to that fall weather where it's like freezing cold. Like during the morning, you wake up, you don't want to get out of bed. Like I like to walk to work because it's so close for me. Like, and this morning I was just like, I can't do this, but I powered through. I need the steps. I am chubby. I decided I'm going to go through with it. I walked anyway. So I'm not asking for an applause, but like if you want to give it to me, like it would be nice. Like I made it. What are your thoughts on my New Jersey Devils? I think the Devils are really good. The Devils are really, really good. The temperature dropped quick as shit here the past few days. Dude, it did. It dropped really quickly. How did the Jets beat the Bengals? I have no idea. Literally, I think like the Bengals just shot themselves in the foot. You can't be losing games to teams like the Jets, ever. The Bengals kind of like, bad play calling, just kind of falling asleep at the wheel. Go Niners, must be nice. Dodgers' best team. Are they back on? Oh, Otani's on base again. Big shocker. Yeah, Joe, it dropped here too. Jets finally win. It was kind of cool. I want the Jets to get the number 1 pick, but whatever. We're not going to go on 17. That was a fun game. Is what it is. What are you going to do? But yeah, Joe, it just got really cold here. I'm excited as hell. It's the perfect time. A week from this Friday, I will be doing a Southwest trip. I cannot wait. You look like Chris Boswell. I've actually never heard that before, but I see what you're talking about. That's actually really funny. Any world Toronto wins. Gonna need a big start on Shane Bieber. They got to get to the Dodgers bullpen early. The Dodgers bullpen, the Blue Jays bullpen, both the weaknesses. Somebody told me I look like Chris Boswell. It's really fucking funny. I see it. I totally see what you're talking about. That's a new one. I have a little more hair than him. Just a little bit. That's a pitch. You totally do. Yeah, that's really funny. Like, it's honestly something that's never occurred to me. Boswell, I've heard Pete Alonso. People have told me I look like Pete Alonso. Obviously with the big hat on and the shades, you can't really see it, but are you mad if the Jets don't get a quarterback? No. I think the Jets are so bad that they need to draft the best player available, no matter who it is. Like, I don't think the Jets are in the position to be like, obviously if they have the number 1 pick and they have the pick of the litter, yeah, you take the quarterback you like, but for the most part, I don't think it's dead set that they need a quarterback. Did anyone tell you look like Brad Pitt? Never. Nobody would ever tell me that. Ew. Dude, Giannis. Ew. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ugh. Nice. Jalen Brunson. Give Justin Fields a 10-year max contract. What, in the UFL? Sure, maybe. Yeah, if he wants to play, like I said, if he wants to play in the United Football League, maybe the Arena League, for sure, 10-year max contract. Canadian League? Possibly. Here, not a fucking chance in hell. Hold on. I'm trying to drink my water with one hand because I'm holding my phone with the other. Hold on. Ready? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Hold on. Fields is good at play action. That was a really bad idea. I did not get any water out of that. I'm going to have to put the phone down a little bit. I'm not that dehydrated, so I'm good. Yeah, Fields looks pretty good in the play action. Yeah, he's solid at least one good thing. When he's moving around, they got to get him moving more. Jay Jettas for Brian Thomas Jr. and Marv. I have London and Shaheed, too. You're getting Justin Jefferson? Fields is good at getting sacked. Fields is good at throwing the ball at the feet of his receivers, too. There's a lot of things he's good at. Not a lot of them redeeming qualities, either. Hold on. Let me just move my phone. My phone's charged enough that I can put it up here. And now I can double stream. And that microphone does not work for the TikTok stream. It does for the YouTube stream. What are your predictions for the score of the Jets-Browns? No, I'm getting BTJ and Marv. I think you're getting more depth. I think that's a good deal for you in some ways. And Justin Jefferson doesn't have a quarterback to throw to him, so I think it's a good deal. I think the Browns win that game. I think it's ugly. It's going to be like 20-6, something like that. I think the Jets offense goes back to being the Jets offense and doesn't do shit. Also, I just realized Somebody asked me before if they should play Joe Flacco, and I said he's playing the Jets. I totally had a mind fart there. He just played the Jets. Isles PK is torture. Yeah, it's been kind of rough, but just can't commit penalties. I realized that I was talking out of my ass. Obviously, Joe Flacco is not playing the Jets again. He's not playing the Jets 2 weeks in a row. So that was stupid. How painful is it to be a Jet fan? It is, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 15. If I had to put it into a perspective. Being a Jet fan is absolutely fucking miserable. Look at the rim. Damn. Huck Porty had a fucking layup. But yeah, Chaps, it's probably one of the worst things that I could possibly imagine. There is nothing, zero, absolutely nada fun about being a Jet fan. Ooh. Shohei Ohtani sliding high a little bit. I'm telling you, at my age, you can't eat anything. I ate something. I made like a little bit of my homemade egg foo young. What's worse, this Jet season or the Mets collapse? It's definitely the Mets collapse because I had no hope for the Jets I never had any hope for the Jets to begin with. So the disappointment of the Mets was absolutely miserable. The Jets, I knew they were going to suck. So I never really had hopes there. Elijah, what's up, man? How are we? Oh, God. It's 2-2 now? Dude, the Islanders can't fucking do anything. Ew. Ooh. But yeah, the Mets collapse was far worse in my opinion. It's just, like I said, I expected a lot more out of them. I expected them to be, better than they were. Like, I expected them. At a point, I thought they were going to cruise to a division title. It felt like they were just, like, running away with it. 6-game lead should be enough to propel you to winning a division like that, and it didn't. So, what are you going to do? Jeez. Damn. Everybody was jumping on the 76ers bandwagon. They fucking suck. Yep. The Sixers are dead, officially. People were absolutely hammering, oh, the 76ers are back. I hear it all the time. Mamdani or Como? Wow. I've always said on these streams I would never say anything in terms of, trying to sway voters. I think you should be able to make your own decision. So I'm not going to answer that question. Yeah, I'm going to stay out of that one. I also don't live in New York City, so I don't have a vote anyway. I am not from one of the 5 boroughs. Sabres are on? Good. You can put it on your TV. I will not be watching the Buffalo Sabres at any point, unless they're playing the Islanders. But yeah, Shaps, I'm a big, I like to let people make their own decision. I know, you're not going to listen to me and go, oh, all right, I'm going to vote for that guy too. But one way or another, I try not to sway anybody. I'm big on, letting people make their own choice with that. Jets going to beat the Saints? Maybe. Saves not on your, to be honest, should be, what? On your TV should be a crime? Why? Why would I watch the Buffalo Sabres ever? There's no entertainment value. Nothing. There's zero redeeming qualities about watching a Buffalo Sabres hockey game. None. Jeez. The Islanders are falling apart, though. Best team in the league. What team? Your fucking dream league? The one that when you go to sleep and you dream of? I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. But, yeah, this New York City election's been very intriguing, to say the least. This has been one of the more polarizing elections we've seen, especially here in the city. Well, I'm not in the city. I say here in the city. I'm on Long Island. It is not one of the 5 boroughs. I do not get a vote. I am not allowed to vote for mayor of New York City. But, I go to the city enough where, who knows? Will it affect me? Will it not? I'd say more than likely not. A lot of strong opinions, obviously. Anytime you get an election like this, people are really far on one side or the other. I get it. But again, I don't get a vote anyway, so I'm not even going to talk about it. Okay. What the fuck is this? What the fuck, man? boy. Jeez. What the fuck is wrong with me? Alright, there we go. We got it. We got it figured out. Shaps, what do you think of it? What is your thoughts? You asked the question, who are you voting for? I'm not going to say who I can vote, so I'm not voting for anybody anyway. It's such like a polarizing election. It's like, it's nuts. Hi, Flay, you're gay. Wow. That would be you are there, Shane. But again, I know you're a Philly guy. I understand your education is a little bit lower than most of us. It's okay. How you doing? I'm chilling, man. Shane, I'm absolutely having a good time. What are you up to, man? I need your 76ers to figure it out a little bit. Oh, boy. Damn, the Sixers are brutal. Down almost 20? What happened? What happened to the Philadelphia 76ers? I guess they just were never really that good to begin with. Just chilling, laying on the floor. Why are you laying on the floor, Shane? What are you doing on the floor, man? Find a couch. Relax, we were 3-0. Yeah, but you're also getting blown out right now by the Washington Wizards. I can't believe they're talking about trading Joel Embiid now. A little too late. Ohtani on fire. Ohtani looks really good too. He looks sharp on the mound. He looks fantastic. The Knicks need to figure it out a little bit. Connor, what's up, man? Well, I'm laying on the floor because my brother is sleeping in the bed. Bro, get your brother. Tell your brother to lay on the floor. What kind of horseshit is that? That's your bed. So my room and the floor is okay. All right, fair. Hey, listen, as long as you're comfortable, Shane. That's on you, bud.
Stay focused, y'all keep working hard, believe in yourself, prove everybody.
Alright. Hold on. Sorry, I just gotta. God bless you and everybody here in the world. Fuck yeah. Hold on. There we go. I pray, Flay, all your dreams come true and any issues in your life gets healed. I appreciate that, Shane. I'm sure I'll be all right, man. Like, life can be tough sometimes. You get through it, Every day is a fucking blessing. Gross. That was disgusting. All right, now I'm leaving the World Series on for a little bit. I'm just gonna stick there, bro. Mesa, mad the Steelers lost on Sunday, but happy because my favorite team won. The Steelers. Wait, what? You're mad the Steelers? Hold on. You're mad the Steelers? Oh, I see. I just cannot read right now. I apologize. I see what you're saying. Makes sense. Yeah, I get that. You're a big Pennsylvania guy. I know that. I know you're a big Pennsylvania sports fan. I understand. Pop that a little bit. Oh, great. Hey, guys, Dumb Fuck Smith is here in the TikTok. Appreciate the like, dude. That gets me every time. Great name. Phenomenal. Getting right to the point. Islanders choke a 2-0 lead in 8 minutes. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. I had to turn the game off because I was getting so upset. I'm on to the World Series. I got the World Series and the Knicks on back-to-back channels. I will be sitting here watching the World Series as an independent viewer. I'm happy James Franklin got fired. James Franklin getting fired is an interesting one, Shane, because, like, they were a top 5 team pretty much every year. Y'all finally won a game. Yeah, hey, listen. We're not gonna go winless, but I want the number 1 pick too. At the same time, I'm not thrilled. I'm not unhappy. I'm a happy medium. The James Franklin shit's odd, Shane, because, like, they're a top 5 team every year. Penn State was always in the running. They were always in the national championship hunt. They just never really won a big game. So I'm kind of indifferent on it for Penn State. I'm not a Penn State guy anyway, so it's not really my place to say anything. But yeah. I'll tell you what, Ohtani looks very, very, very sharp tonight. Ohtani's looking sharp. Kind of like he took his over and outs, if you know what I mean. What did you think about that Bills game? I didn't really watch. I mean, the Bills just blew out, like, they just blew up the Panthers. It was like, I didn't really watch much of it. I saw the highlights. Every time I saw a highlight, it was a Buffalo Bill doing something. Sometimes you just need a game like that. You play a bit against a shitty team like the Carolina Panthers. I guess they've been okay. Panthers aren't shitty. They're, like, very okay. A nice little tune-up game like that. The Bills, I expect the Bills to start running a little bit more on all cylinders. All right. Can't be putting guys on here. Penn State, let's go. We get going. I'll tell you what, the We Are Penn State chant to Zombie Nation, one of my favorite things in college football. One of my favorite things in sports. I've been to Penn State twice, and it's one of the best chant, like, in terms of just getting you going, getting your blood fucking moving. The We Are Penn State off of Zombie Nation is one of the best chants in all of sports, let alone college football. What do you think about Sauce Gardner so far this season? I think Sauce Gardner should not have got the contract he got this offseason. He's been very whatever. The Jets played better without him in the lineup. I was very confused about the long-term agreement they made with him. I just felt like he really fell off. But whatever. I love Sauce. I'm just not thrilled with the way he's been playing. Kobe's wife is at the game. That's cool. Good to see her out and about. It's still, like, surreal to me that Kobe Bryant's dead. Like, I think about it. Where's the other comments at? What do you mean? What are the comments? Oh, I'm on TikTok too, Shane. I'm live on TikTok. Jackson Dart, thanks for the follow, man. We're close to fucking 140 follows. Shane, I'll put the souffle. That's my TikTok. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you. Is that the actual Jackson Dart? Say my full name. I did, dumb fuck Smith. I said it before. I am not afraid. You got the movement. I'll say whatever your name is. Maybe not whatever your name is. Let me take that back. There are some brutal names that I've seen on here. Jets, Jets. I always finish that. You can't spell Jets without me finishing it. Oh, Tommy Edman. All right. The Dodgers are in business again. Never a good sign. The Dodgers usually find a way to come through. He has all the tools to be a top corner. He doesn't play like it. He's got all the tools. The problem with him is he's afraid to tackle guys. I just feel like that's a big issue. He's just afraid to tackle. I don't think that's I don't think I need to explain that any further. Okay, I'll get a TikTok again when I'm 18. My mom hates it that I'm on it, but I have an account though. Steelers, baby. You just love the fucking state of Pennsylvania, Shane. I respect it. My man was born and raised in PA and just loves the state so much. Respect. Pennsylvania's cool. All right, first and third, one out. Kike Hernandez, who always comes through. Let's go, Jets. Fuck yeah, not Nas. Not Nas. 007. I couldn't read the numbers. Legends never die, Kobe. I remember exactly where I was. I was actually sitting right here in front of my computer playing Fortnite when I heard the news. I couldn't believe it. I'm so sick of the Jets, but that dub got me so hyped. Dude, I think we're all sick of the Jets. Everybody that roots for the Jets absolutely hates the Jets and loves them at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship. It's like, I always say, it's like dating an ugly chick that always fucking cheats on you and you always go back to her. Nothing fun about it. But, you know, I'll never quit it. I'm not a coward. I'm going to root for the Jets till the day I die. All right. 1-0. What? 1-0. 1-0 count. I just feel like Kike Hernandez always comes through. Oh, you're a South Jersey guy. That's right, Shane. I knew that. I forget things. I forget things easily. I apologize for getting that one. Forgetting that one. I do remember that you're a South Jersey guy. Like, not Nas. I'm a big believer of I want the Jets to get the number 1 pick. So, like, I was kind of indifferent on that. But I love PA because it's the best fans other than Georgia or Texas. Wow. Very specific group of people, but I respect it. Let's see. You got the move. That hat is dope. Thank you. Sean T, I appreciate that, man. It's a Noggin Boss hat. They make them in every single NFL team. I have this one, too. Hold on. This one, the Islanders sell exclusively. Jets finally won. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Again, I want the Jets to get the number 1 pick, so I wasn't exactly thrilled. But, you know, I'll take it. It was a fun game. It made me watch the Jets and go, ha, that's fun. Who is going to die first, you or the Jets? Me, 100%. The Jets are just going to continue ruining the generations after generations of children here in New York and the tri-state area long after I'm gone. I was going to say, Kike always fucking comes through. There's never a time Kike Hernandez does not come through. I'd rather be a Jets fan than a Giants fan. No cap. Same. Who are you looking forward to getting with the number 1 pick? Right now, I'd love Fernando Mendoza. I would be all for Fernando Mendoza. Again, another quarterback for the Jets to just fucking ruin. But I feel like he's been the best quarterback in college football. I feel like he's the most pro-ready. You know, the Jets are going to need a guy that's going to step in there day one. And I think he's a guy that could do that. Kike Hernandez is just such a pure good hitter. That'll work. I'll get a run in. But also, like, if the Jets don't get the number 1 pick, you know, I don't want them to reach for a quarterback. I don't think they're good enough to be sitting in a spot and go, like, they can't be sitting there going, like, getting picky, like, being like, hey, like, we need a quarterback. If their quarterback's not available, take the best player available. My New York combo is Jets, Yankees, Nets. The Nets, huh? Explain hockey to me. Which team is which area? I mean, I'm an Islander fan. I'm from Long Island. Pretty much Long Island is a mix of Islander and Ranger fans. Then the city is pretty much all Rangers. Definitely more Ranger fans around here. But I love the Islanders. Both teams making a lot of contact early here. Yeah. You know, I figured these guys would be lethargic after playing until fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. What was it, like 3:30? Hi, Quack, what's up? How are we? Quack on TikTok. What's going on? It's Tuesday. It feels like it should be like Thursday. I am miserable. It's been a long-ass week, and it's only Tuesday. I am leaving. I will be out of town in 10 days. I'll be doing streams from everywhere I'm at. I will be doing a little Southwest tour, and I cannot wait. Oh. Nope, just missed it. Did you watch the Dodgers 18 innings? I fell asleep in the 13th. I just went to bed. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not staying up any longer. Since you like betting on games, why don't you change team and go with the Raiders? That sounds fucking miserable. I would probably do the Isles because I hate both the Rangers can kick rocks. Yeah, the Islanders are more fun. Trust me. We're a more successful franchise if you want to break it down. Yeah. The Rangers have been around 60 more years. We have the same number of Stanley Cups, if we really want to get into it. But yeah, I don't actually like New York teams. I'm just saying if I was born a New York fan. I see what you mean. No, and I get that, Shane. You're a PA guy. You shouldn't like anything in New York. Just like I don't like anything in Pennsylvania. Just like I don't like the Philadelphia teams. It's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. But yeah, I don't know about you guys. Like, I guess it's because it's getting cold. Like, it's getting chilly. That, like, but Jets I could tolerate. Yeah, because they're no threat to anybody. It's just, like, been getting chilly recently. And, like, I don't know. The week, like, I'm already so fucking shot, dude. I'm so, like, beyond shot from this week. And it's only Tuesday. I don't know. Anybody else feeling my pain right now? Maybe it's because it's getting darker early. Maybe it's because I'm just like old and I'm beat up. I don't know. I'm not that old, but because they're more like New Jersey team. I don't know about that. I don't think either of them are really like New Jersey team. Let's see. Well, let's check on the Knicks real quick while we're here. Oh, commercial. Sick. Never in doubt. But it's been a fun game so far. A little bit of adrenaline. Doing anything but winning. Wait, congrats on the win. Remember my prediction, 31-10? Doing anything but winning. What are you talking about? The Jets, they just won. I'm not celebrating. I remember your prediction. You said they would win. And listen, I'm not sitting here happy about it. I would not sit here and brag about it. I want the number one pick. You know me. I'm here for the future. Islanders 4-minute power play. All right, we can take a look. All right, let's go over there. I'm sure they'll get like one shot on goal. Yep, right as I turn it on, they're going to get the puck because somebody sent it down the fucking ice. Classic Islander power play. For the love of God. It's miserable. The Islanders are the same fucking bullshit power play forever. Hold on. I see the American flag. Thanks for the follow. I'm trying to get your actual name. Chicken tenders are good. Appreciate it. Is Sorokin in that? He is. Appreciate the follow, though. Would you want Aaron Glenn back in the building even if you all win 2 to 3 games? I'd like to see some development. I'd like to see the team start going in the right direction. If not, then I want Aaron Glenn gone. I'm happy my Dodgers are going to win another championship. Take it easy there, Mike. You're a big predictions guy. You're all for. You love to throw your predictions out there, and sometimes they blow up in your face. Sorokin washed? I don't know about that. I feel like he gets a firing squad every night. The question, is it fun being a New York fan? Absolutely not. Nothing about it is fun. This is a miserable existence. Sorokin gets like a firing squad every night. Like, it's not great when your D-men don't stop a nosebleed. Like, oh, hold on. Ooh. I don't think Sorokin's washed, though. I think he sees so many shots every night. Like, and fucking good opportunities. The Islanders don't play very good defense. All right. I've already had enough of this power play. I knew what I was getting into. Back to the World Series. Hopefully we don't sit here for another fucking 17 innings. 18, excuse me. Go Dodgers. Sports 316 VA. How you feeling about your Dodgers? How's Dave Roberts manager of the year? Not too hard to manage when you got a fucking roster like that. I'm trying to think. I know manager of the year if I had to pick somebody. I don't even know. I wouldn't know. I would not know who to choose. First things first, Woody Johnson needs to sell the team, but it's unlikely. You know, I'm hoping they keep embarrassing him enough because Woody Johnson's such like a fragile little bitch that like at some point he'll sell the team just to get rid of the embarrassment. I hate Woody Johnson. I hate Woody Johnson more than anybody else in the sporting world. As a Mets fan, I'd rather the Dodgers just win it. Blue Jays fans act like they've run the world. I'm kind of indifferent, man. It doesn't bother me one way or another who wins. Toronto manager wins manager of the year. 100%. Oh, in the American League, absolutely. National League, I'm not really sure. There's a couple guys that could win it. But, yeah, look, I get it. Blue Jay fans have been a little bit, like, irrational about, like, how successful their franchise is. But you know what? I'd also be the same way if my team made it back to the World Series after all that time. You know, quick success like that, you're supposed to be happy about it. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially consider the 180 the Toronto Blue Jays organization did. Coming into the year, there was a lot of questions about, like, oh, Vlad Jr., Bo Bichette. Then they signed Vlad to this long-term deal, and they make it to the World Series. It's an impressive little stretch there. I'm the biggest MLB casual fan. I'm just here for a good time. Listen, we don't have to just talk baseball. We can talk whatever you want. I'm not trying to make this just about baseball. That cap is as empty as the Jets season. Nice. The Knicks too? Okay, now you don't know what you're talking about. Now that's just ridiculous. The Knicks. Don't put the Knicks in that conversation. Come on. They signed Springer and now defend the cheating. Yeah, now all of a sudden it's like they're defending the guy. Yeah, it's a little bit of a catch-22 there. Jeez. What the hell is wrong with this guy's lip? Do you see this? Rollins on the Bucks. Anybody have that game on? Anybody? Looks like he's got a little friend on his lip there. Should I buy Jets merch? Because it kind of hits hard. Absolutely. Old school Jet merch. Always get like the throwback stuff. If you're going to buy Jets gear, buy it throwback. Well, I'm back. Kaysen, welcome back. Who dey, I guess? Hey. Flyers win, baby. That was a nice little win for the Flyers. That's solid. They need the Sixers to fucking figure it out. Trade Nico Collins, Rico Dowdle, and Zay Flowers for Rashee Rice and Jalen Waddle. I think Rashee Weiss. What the hell what the fuck was that? Hold on, let me Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice is a stud. Sixers did figure it out. No, they haven't. They're getting their asses handed to them by the Wizards right now. Ooh, Landry Shamet. But Rashee Rice, like, I don't know if I'd start anybody. Wow, Vladdy Jr. Uh-oh. What were you saying, Mike? What were you saying before about Vladdy Jr. looking a little lethargic? What was that? What was that little comment you had earlier about Vladdy Jr. being out of shape and looking tired, Mike? Yikes. Oh, no. I was just saying how everything Mike says backfires. Had Mike Evans, Neighbors, Scat, and A.J. Brown in fantasy might be... Oh, that is a brutal roster for fantasy. Yikes. The old school AI black. That's a great jersey. Any old school AI gear is great. My buddy's got an old school AI Georgetown jersey. That's one of my favorite jerseys of any of my friends. It's up there. Hold on, guys. I do have to end the stream real quick. I have to go do something. I'll be live. I'll be live again in like 10 minutes. Give me a minute.